Hello, friends and gamers. We have to flip a coin today. By the title of this video, you'll know what we're speedrunning tonight. I don't know what it is gonna be at this point in time though, because we have Summer Survival Rhapsody Side 13 and Wild Phoenix Chase. They both end in under a week, and I really don't want to do full series of videos for both of them because I dropped the ball yet again. Ooh, I might have made up my mind. We might be doing Wild Phoenix. Because here's the thing, I could realistically, there's a little less than a week left. Realistically, if I put time into this, I could clear Wild Phoenix Chase and do the entire event. Really do it. Because I forgot we get the outfit for Phyllis. What's in the shop for Summer Survival? Outfit option? I think we actually might do Wild Phoenix Chase. I'm gonna have to log in every day, but I think we actually might do it. Which the last time I did, because I was gonna end up doing the same thing with the Gricio event, and then I got cut off. Because I keep doing this with Honkai events, I just leave them. Which is don't do that with Honkai events. Hello, this is my PSA, don't put off, Genshin events you can put off just fine. Honkai Impact 3rd events, don't do it. So, I'm just sitting here do I do it? Do I do it? I don't know. Oh, I can't. Because I know if I start it, I'm gonna wanna finish it. It's full-on Senti. I'm gonna wanna finish it. And I know I just brought up Genshin events. I haven't touched Lantern Right. It ends this weekend. I haven't touched it. So I'm I know I have to do Lantern Right, but okay, yeah, we're gonna do Wild Phoenix Chase. We're not speedrunning it. We're just gonna do Wild Phoenix Chase. I'm gonna regret this. Let's start. Let's just start it. Oh, cute. She's humming. Old timer. Oh, Senti being annoying. All right, I'm gonna have to move the box because I'm gonna be covering it otherwise, but we're doing the event. We're doing the event. All right, let us begin. I don't know how far we're gonna get, but let's see. Let's not linger so we can try and get as far as we can without getting cut off like the Gricio event. So Fuwa, in response to Senti, says, "Patience, Senti. The morning sun is far too blissful a sight to deprive ourselves of." And Senti says, "To be fair, at your age," because she's old, "you should be soaking in as much sun as possible to starve off osteoporosis." There's an old meme there. Fuwa says, "It is true, getting more sunlight can be beneficial for your health." I'm not gonna listen to that information. I pretend I do not see it. Senti says, "Wait, why are we even talking about this? Because you brought it up, Senti, and Fuhua's just happy living her life. She's finally happy. And so she's imploring your being annoying. Do you even realize how slow this bicycle is going? It's nearly about to tip over." And Fuhua says, "If you're afraid of falling, I suggest you hold on tighter." Fuhua's just living her life. She's having a great time. Senti says, "Who said I was afraid? Are you being deliberately obtuse? At this rate, by the time we get back to the camper, the cabbage we bought will have sprouted roots. Can you..." And Fuhua's gonna floor it. But is she not flooring it then? Is she getting honked at? Fuhua says, "Huh?" And Senti says, "Isn't this..." It's the Phoenix Chase! There's the Wild Phoenix Chase! Pedaling. Oh, we love a bizarre Honkai event, don't we? Welcome to Wild Phoenix Chase. 6 days left we're doing this. As you can see, we're in the midst of a vacation and have met some interesting events along the way, as well as a little trouble. To avoid causing too much destruction, we decided to use marbles for battle this time. I kept calling it the Plinko event, because that was the first thing that came to mind, but it also reminds me it reminds me of a game I think I did a demo video for ages ago. This is an early demo dive. Peglin, the peg game with the little it's like a little dungeon crawler, but pachinko roguelike. Yes, I kept calling it Plinko. It's pachinko. Plinko is also kind of applicable here. That's what we're playing, which I think is really funny that Fuhua's the old timer and she gets the pachinko event because that's not an old people thing, but it kind of is. I think in Japan it's an old people thing. All the old people go and they don't gamble, but they go play pachinko. And there's whole parlors for it. I think that's what this is in reference to. But it's marbles. It's no gambling here, it's marbles. Let's get straight into it. All right, let's see if we can't finish all of chapter 1. That'd be kind of great if we could get it done really quickly. So we can switch characters here. We start. I have gone through a little bit of the first stage without the story. Senti's throwing a little temper tantrum. It's fine. I have gone through a little bit of this just because we had beta for 7.2. But Senti says, that's just great. Now I'm out of breath and they're long gone. Senti, you weren't even pedaling on the bike. 4 wheels are faster than 2. Imagine that. Senti, we can get you your own bike if you want. Fuhua says, I didn't realize the camper was capable of such speed. Very well. I admit that I was driving too slowly before, but also the birds floored it. Senti says, congratulations on finally owning up to your mistakes. Would you like a gold star? Senti is so mean. I love her. Fuhua says, no thanks. That won't be necessary. And Senti says, you really are impossible, you know that. Anyway, hurry up and catch up with them. Fuhua says, I'm afraid that's simply out of the question. This tire is already blown out. We can't continue riding on it, so we need a new bike tire. Great. Gotta find a bike shop now. A niche bike supply shop. Senti says, I didn't expect this hunk of junk to actually catch up with them anyway. Then what did you expect, Senti? You're gonna throw your brick at... You know what would have worked? If she actually threw her brick at the, like, back tire or something, it would have done something. Would have done something. Senti, don't drop a sword. Just poke it. Poke the tire. It'll blow out and then they're stuck. Like we are now. Those two have got some nerve. They made off with our camper while we were out buying groceries. This is all because you were biking at a snail's pace. If we'd gotten back faster, none of this would have happened. Senti, I mean... Anyways, Fuhua says, but you're the one who wanted some cold cakes from the Breeze Garden. That's why we had to take that detour. Senti says, I was only kidding around. And Fuhua says, you have been talking about them for days. Fuhua's holding her own. I expected nothing less of her. Senti says, all right, forget it. There's no use pointing fingers. The important thing is that I forgive you. Let's just talk about what we do now. We play pachinko with marbles. It's not gambling, it's marbles. I don't support gambling, by the way. I feel like I've had to say this a lot recently with the introduction of Penacony to Honkai lore. I don't support gambling. Like, do what you want with your money, but maybe don't gamble. Just a thought. I'm gonna put that one out there. Gacha's thin ice. It's a thin line. Stick with gacha. Fuhua says you're right, but the bike is totaled. We'll have to find other means of transportation. This isn't a Shixel rest stop, and we don't know anyone in the vicinity. Where can we find help? One of you has to have a phone. You gotta GPS a niche bike shop. I know where I live, they're like a dime a dozen. You'll find one like at least every like 2 or 3 miles. They're everywhere. Cause it snows very rarely here, so people ride bikes a lot more. But I don't know about, gotta GPS the niche bike shop. Fuhua looked at the cars speeding by on the road. The city was gradually recovering from the great eruption. Cause we're post-Honkai now. Yippee, post-Honkai. Let's see if we can hitch a ride. Are we sure about that? Actually, I was gonna say in the year of our Lord 2024, are you sure you want to hitch a ride? I don't think I would trust that. I feel like it's very dangerous, but also I don't think we're in 2024 canonically. I think it's still like it's somewhere between 2018 and 2022, which I still don't think I'd recommend hitchhiking then either. Oh, there's someone stopping. That is a really realistic truck noise. Our mystery person in the truck says, Miss Fuhua? Who is it? One of the trucks came to a screeching halt and pulled over by the side of the road. What cute art. Gotta get my thumbnail screenshot. It's so cute. And Fuhua says, a Shixel truck. I wonder who's driving it. Unnamed NPC number 32. Yes? An unnamed Shixel NPC number 32 says, phew, good thing I still recognized you despite your rather festive appearance. I saw somebody make a joke meme about this, like probably like a month ago at this point, because it was closer to when the event actually started. It was the meme format was the bye so-and-so I'm going out meme. And then it's like, no, you're not like dressed like that, you're not, and like, is this better? I'm trying to explain memes is so hard. But then it's like, yes, slay, like that one. But it started with Fuhua dressed normally, saying like, I think it was Kiana was in the meme, saying like, bye Kiana, I'm going camping, and then her finality Kiana is like, not dressed like that, you're not. Like, you guys know the meme. It was very funny though. I saw that and I was like, that's good, that's a good one. But fancy meeting you here. Senti says, you know this guy? Do you know this guy? Fuhua does not have a clue who he is. She said, I do not know this man. Sorry for this man. And our unnamed NPC says, we met at Chixel HQ before. I opened the door for you. Ring any bells? No, because you're unnamed Chixel NPC number 32. Senti says, you forgot all about this guy, didn't you? And Fuhua says, our employee that Teresa always spoke so highly of. She's buttering up unnamed NPC number 32. Good for you, Fuhua. He says, huh? I had no idea the overseer thought so highly of me. It's working! Senti says, do you two know each other or not? No, but Fuhua's smart. So at the same time, Fuhua says, I'm terribly sorry, but I can't quite remember. And our unnamed NPC, who is now named, says that he's Lowei. So now he has a name. Good for him. He's been upgraded from unnamed NPC number 32 to Lowei. Fuhua says, thanks for the ride. I'm so sorry, but I can't say I remember much about our meeting at Chixel. I mean, it was short, wasn't it? But we got the ride, so it is what it is. Senti says, don't worry. This happens all the time with this old timer. Memory naturally fades with age, so don't take it personally, buddy. Senti. Lowei says, it's all right. After all, it's not like our paths have crossed all that often, and it's an honor for me to be of help to a hero. Dear God. Fuhua says, I wouldn't call myself a hero. We just did what we had to do. You played just as vital a role. She's still buttering this guy up. Smart. He says, you're far too modest. Compared to you, guys like me are insignificant. Don't say that about yourself, Lowei. I'm sure you're important in one way or another. Unnamed Chixel NPC number 32. Senti says, all right, enough of the formalities. What kind of work do you do, Law? And he's actually answering the question. I thought it was going to be a hypothetical. He says, I'm currently delivering supplies for Chixel. This city is undergoing reconstruction, and that requires a large amount of them. Without the goods I've got in the trunk, construction would come to a halt. I mean, it's important. It's important. It's not much, but it's honest work. Fuhua says, indeed, the destruction caused by Honkai has subsided, but the following reconstruction requires a significant amount of manpower and resources. Building a prosperous and orderly city cannot be done overnight. Eradicating the Great Eruption was just the beginning. The work that follows still requires all of us to pitch in. Yeah, everyone has an important job, or something like that. Lowei says, yeah, even though the Great Eruption has ended, the workload hasn't decreased at all. I've been working overtime for a whole month now. This is the 170th batch of supplies I'm transporting. Do we need a union at Chixel? My God. Senti says, sounds like you're a real workaholic. Or are they just, does Chixel need more truck drivers? You know, I think there's actually in IRL a shortage of freight truck drivers. I feel like I've heard that. Since 2020, there's been a shortage of them. And I guess history repeats itself in the bubble universe that is Honkai Impact 3rd, so. Lowei says, it's not like I have much say in the matter. This is all under Chixel's order. Fuhua says, Chixel has enough manpower at this point. You could apply for a short leave. Or they could just space them out better. My model was glitching, it's fine. But Lowei says, ugh, don't even mention that. The mere thought of it depresses me. Oh, so he is just a workaholic. Okay. Dude is just a workaholic, because I'm the same way, where if I think about having to when I think about the thought of not uploading or getting more behind on my video schedule than I actually am, it stresses me out. Not depressed, but it stresses me out. So I get it. We're on the same wavelength, Lowei, we are. He says, I'd logged in more than enough hours for the year and was ready to enjoy my annual leave. Oh, maybe he's not a workaholic. But then for some reason, the person who was supposed to take over for me didn't respond. So I've got no choice but to stick it out here. Who was supposed to take over? Was it Senti? That'd be kind of funny. She just ghosted them. Senti starts, why don't you just leave? But I think Fuhua's figured it out. Maybe not though, maybe it wasn't Senti, because she says the handover process may have gone wrong somewhere. I feel like we're gonna find out who it is by the end of the event though. Lowei says, never mind. It's not like there's anything to do during the holidays anyway. I mean, I get it. I do, because I'm also the type of person who when I would get vacation breaks in school, especially high school, I would just do nothing. And I think back on that now and I'm I feel like I would start pulling my hair out if I had a break like that now. I'd be chill for one day. I'd probably sleep for 12 hours and then just spend the rest of it reading, because I have gotten back into maybe 2 days, because I'd spend one of the days just reading 2 whole books, and then the next day here's how it would go. The first day, sleep for 12 hours, wake up, read a book, finish it, start another book. It's really good. I stay up all night reading that book. And then it could go one of two ways. I either continue to be awake and decide I'm going to start a game that's on my backlog, just for my own enjoyment, no video content whatsoever. I start the game. I play it for about 8 hours. And then I start getting really tired. I fall asleep while playing the game. It's probably on Switch. I probably was laying in my bed playing it. The music is still going when I fall asleep and then wake up sometime during the next day. I probably missed taking my medications. It's fine. This is also not from experience. I just know myself well enough to know this is exactly how that would go. By day 3, I'd be over it. I'd be like, I need to do something. What can I do? But it's better not to stay here, chat with people, and earn some extra scratch while I'm at it. Or I guess it's better to stay. Anyways, Sunti says, so you have the option of resting, and you're not taking it? Sounds like you're a dyed-in-the-wool workaholic to me. So true, bestie. Loe says, well, maybe you're right. But enough about me. What about you? What are you doing out there? Going on a wild phoenix chase and playing pachinko. Sunti says, don't get me started. We originally were on a trip, but Fuhua says our car was stolen a few moments ago. Yep. Loe just says, huh? Yeah, I'd be confused too, bestie. We get him up to speed. Fuhua says that's the whole story. And Loe says, so your camper was stolen by 2 big fat birds. Pretty much. Sunti says, hard to believe, isn't it? But that's the sad and surreal reality. Post Honkai Odyssey be wild. Fuhua says, according to a tracker we put on the camper, they're headed in the direction of the sea crossing bridge. Loe says, let me see. I'm willing to bet they're heading towards Academy City, which was recently established by Shixel. If you want to catch up with them, you can go to the ferry terminal and take a passenger ship. It will be much faster that way. I was like, what's Academy City? I've never heard of this before. It's new, that's why. New city just dropped. Sunti says they've already put a good amount of distance between us and them, so there's no point in trying to catch up straight away. The main issue now is how we get to the ferry terminal. I mean, it can't be that far, right? Right, guys? It's not that far, right? Thankfully, though, Loe says, I can take you there. Fuhua says, don't you have work to do? Yeah, but what are they gonna do, fire him? No one else will do the job. What are they gonna do? Loe says, it's fine. I'm headed in that direction anyway. And Senti says, finally! A lucky break. Well, that makes one of us, Senti. That makes one of us. Loe says, just to let you know, though, it looks like the road is pretty congested today. Is it like a Saturday or something? Is it if it's a Saturday during the holiday season, I could see that, because that's exactly when I got in a car accident. The long line of vehicles in front had not moved for about 10 minutes. Meanwhile, the cars behind honked their horns impatiently, vainly urging the gridlock to move. Like, I literally won't go out on Saturdays anymore because I don't want to get in another car accident. And it's like not even the holidays anymore. It's like so removed from the holidays, but I still refuse to go out on Saturdays. Sunti says, what's all this about? We've got to get a move on. And Sunti rolled down the car window and leaned out to check the situation ahead. Yep, she would start yelling at people at the truck window. Fuhua says, you really shouldn't do that. It's dangerous. And Senti says, hold on a minute. Oh boy, this looks bad. Senti! Fuhua says, what is it? And Senti says, there's no traffic jam up ahead. Those are Honkai beasts. Lovely. How lovely. Loe says, darn, those monsters again? It's like they know how to stay out of sight of the security teams. Senti says, well, looks like we're about to log in some overtime of our own. What do you say, old timer? Shall we get to work? I think we shall. It's pachinko time! After a hydration break. I've brought it up before, but I have a water, counter on my phone, and I'm almost done with my cup, my big cup. So I kind of want to finish it before midnight, and there's 20 minutes to midnight, so I kind of want to just, chug my water. My water tracker on my phone is very important to me. It's a little plant-based water tracker. It's very important to me. I have so many plant apps on my phone because those are the only plants I can keep alive. Fuhua says to Law, you stay here and don't move. We're going to deal with those Honkai beasts. He says, thank you for your help. And Senti says, here we go. Pachinko time. Non-gambling pachinko. All right, let's get her done. Let's shoot some marbles. The dotted line is the trajectory of the marble to be shot in this round, and the other objects on the board are mechanisms. You know, now that I think about it, this gameplay is actually really like Peglin, which Peglin is an indie game, so if you really like this event, I actually recommend looking up Peglin on Steam. I don't know what other platforms it's on, but it's pretty good. That is an aside, but if you really like this event and want a permanent game like this, go Google Peglin. You'll thank me later. So I think we can kind of skip the tutorial here because I have done this part. After a marble is shot, it builds up damage whenever it hits a mechanism. If it is a coin-shaped one, you will receive souvenir coins for purchasing items. I will go through the tutorial just so we're all on the same page. All your marbles are loaded randomly at the start of a battle. I am kind of covering up where the marbles are at, but it's fine. This is the best place to go for these Honkai event things. You shoot the first in line every turn and reload after shooting all of them. So we can take a look at the situation up here in the arena, where you can see your character and enemy's HP. Your character will attack after a round ends. We can go back to the shooting area then. And after dragging the dotted line to adjust the shooting angle, we tap here to shoot. I'm trying to remember, because I feel like we went sideways. I think I'm going to try to go sideways again. It kind of launches off, so maybe that's not the best strat. It could be better. Could have been better. That could have been better. I'm going to take another water break because I feel like I can feel my voice going. All right. Let's do that this time. Yeah, why not? Maybe that was bad. That was a bad hit. I think it'll still take it out though, because it's like early game. Yeah, it was enough. All right, you enter the roadside shop after each battle ends. That's where we're at now. You can spend souvenir coins here to power yourself up. Now, here's one thing I didn't know, but this event mode is over. Each purchase increases the price of all items in the shop. I didn't know that when we did this in beta. So I don't think we need an HP restore. We can upgrade marbles. We can get a new marble. I can't. I'm one off from affording the breaking marble. That has to be a sick cruel joke. Normal one punch marble. One punch man. Deals great damage, but deducts 5% of current. Okay, so we don't want Firebrand Exorcism. I feel like I grabbed that before. I'm gonna go for one punch marble. One punch marble. All right, that's fine. I did not take out this many. Dear God. Let's go over here. Why not? We should have some more coins, but we still don't have enough. Boss time? Boss time. Oh, I didn't take out that many. That was the boss. So some mechanisms have unique effects. The green reset mechanism will create basic mechanisms to replace the mechanisms that have been destroyed. Say that 5 times fast. Oh my God. The red one will make your marble build up damage as burst damage after being destroyed. And every mechanism we collect will be recorded in the collection over here. So this is what we got so far. You can recycle a marble, but we're not really gonna do that. I'm thinking, let's do this. Just really simple. The key to this sort of game is to really get in the nooks and crannies of the battle map thing. That's what I'm talking about. One punch man, baby. One punch woman. We love Fuhua. We have a defined Phoenix charm, which is the research, I think, or we can view info and all that jazz. We can level things up. I'm gonna level up Fuhua. What can I say? We have our collection over here. Everything is in it. I think we can go Renaissance Town. Renaissance Town. I think we're actually gonna try to get to 1-6. I always say that and then end up not because I linger. I've already been here for half an hour, so there's probably no way. All right, let's start. We're in front of not McDonald's. Senti says, piece of cake. And with one hand, her share of sentience proudly juggled a few bullets that she found by the roadside. Using only these, she managed to eliminate all the Honkai beasts. Senti will make do. She'll figure it out. Loe says, that was fantastic. I've heard of you two before, but seeing you work your magic in person is a whole nother thing. I actually am so appreciative of this being the dialogue here for no other reason than I've said this like whole other thing. And I never really knew how to spell it until now. Whole nother, that makes so much sense and that's how you spell it. I learned something today, guys. Senti says it was nothing. The cars ahead are back in motion, so we should be able to get a move on soon. Fuhua says get ready to start the car. Loe says thank you again. Let me check the navigation. This way. Okie dokie. To the ferry we go. There's a ton of loud noises. I can't hear myself talk even. There's clattering. Thank God they shut it off. Oh my God. If I had to read over that, I would have just muted my OBS, quite frankly. I would have turned my volume down and then muted OBS so we could just get through it. Senti says, didn't you say this is where we should go? Yeah, it's the ferry backdrop. It's right. He went in the back way. Loe says, what's going on? This place should have been completed by now. Maybe I've been working too much and my mind's starting to fail me. You and me both, Loe. Fuhua says, we'll have to turn back and find another road. And Loe says, that'll take a lot of time. And all the other roads haven't been fully repaired yet. Plus, my truck's running low on fuel. Engineer leader shows up, says, been a hot minute since I saw you around these parts. Are you making another delivery? This guy sounds like, I feel like this guy needs a southern accent, but I don't want to do a southern accent. My voice is already going. A middle-aged man wearing a safety helmet approached from the construction site. His work uniform had a label that read, Construction Team Captain. Loe says, I sure am, Captain. Still got a few truckfuls of goods that need delivering. I originally planned to pass through here because I didn't know the road was under construction. And the engineer leader says, oh, this? Yeah, it happened all of a sudden, so what can I say? Nothing much we can do about it. A light southern accent, the southern cadence, but I'm not doing the accent today. Fuhua says, what exactly happened here? And the engineer says, I'm sorry, but who are you? Loe says, I forgot to introduce them. These two are Fuhua and Senti. But Fuhua just says, we are Shixel employees meant to keep the peace. Should we encounter any trouble, or should you encounter any trouble, please notify us. It's not a lie. They are Shixel employees. At least Fuhua is. Senti's just an enigma. Senti's just here. The engineer says, so you're Lo's colleagues. About time you showed up. I'm the captain of this construction crew, and as a matter of fact, we have run into some trouble these past couple of days. The construction team captain gestured towards the construction site, and a few young people wearing construction uniforms hurried over. There were fresh scars on their faces. I hope Shixel has good health care. The engineer says these fellas here were injured all because of those darn Honkai beasts harassing us. So we have more pachinko. More pachinko in the midst. Fuhua says we had our fair share of that just a few moments ago. And the engineer says, recently, we've been helping with the reconstruction efforts in this city. According to the original schedule, this road should have been completed yesterday, but we've practically been under siege by those damnable Honkai beasts lately, and their attacks have been quite erratic as well. Maybe he's not Southern. Those are not words you would hear a Southern person say. I can say this. I live in Texas. Senti says, you should have reported this to Shixel sooner and asked them to send reinforcements to protect you. Even if they reported it, who's to say they would do anything? Granted, I shouldn't be so hard on Shixel. Teresa's running the thing now. If anyone's gonna get it done, it's Teresa. But still, they got a lot going on. Oh, wait. The engineer says we've already done that. Several times, in fact. Aren't you the reinforcements? No, we're not. We just are here. Fuhua's rocking with it, though. She says, that's correct. We're here on orders. Now tell me, what exactly has been erratic about these Honkai beast attacks? Fuhua's being nosy. It's fine. Fuhua's allowed to be nosy. She's been alive for how long? The engineer says, well, it's just that previously their actions were not very organized. They usually appeared in the city center, were easily detected, and didn't cause much damage. But recently, it's like they've somehow become smarter. They've adapted. We got rid of a lot of them, and so they're adapting. It's not a good look. They often ambush us on the roads where we transport construction materials and end up damaging our shipments during the ensuing chaos. Although none of their actions have caused any real lasting impact, they have been a major nuisance for us and have severely delayed our progress. I cannot talk anymore. Hitting the 40-minute mark where I start losing it. Loe says, I've experienced several similar incidents myself. The higher-ups sent a security team to deal with the issue. But as soon as one batch was dealt with, another batch would crop up. I'm starting to give Loe the southern drawl now. I can't do this anymore. It's gotten to the point where even the security team seems overwhelmed. You need another hydration check. Oh, it's 4 minutes till midnight. You think? I say I'm very hung up on finishing this cup of water by midnight because that's when my plant app resets and I won't pay for the subscription. So I can't go back and add water to the previous day. I might just knock I'm drinking plenty of water today, but now I'm I can drink more. I hit 100% of my goal. I shouldn't be chugging water like this. I'm gonna need it the more I record. Pro tip though, if you guys are having trouble drinking enough water, big cup. I'm talking 40-ounce cup, right? It can be a cheap cup, but it needs to be a big one. No brand name, just big cup, right? Big cup water drinking app on your phone. That's it. That's all it takes. You gotta gamify it. But Senti says, interesting. Back to the story. The stragglers are resorting to diversionary tactics. Sure. That's a lot of words from Fuhua. She says it's as if they've realized that hindering the reconstruction efforts is more effective than a direct offensive. Or alternatively, they're merely operating on instinct, taking advantage of weak points as they see them, and staying out of harm's way. And the engineer just says, beats me. You see, this road was about to be completed and we only needed a little more materials, but the constant attacks have put us on hiatus. It's enough to give you a headache. So I need your help. If it isn't too much trouble, could you go to the nearby warehouse and bring the construction materials we need? And while y'all are at it, I gotta put the y'all in there. Please clear out the Honkai beasts here. See, that's how you... Localization could have been... Maybe that's how we know maybe the engineer leader isn't Southern, because he would have hit us with the y'all. I can hit us with the y'all, though. Once we have those materials, it won't take us long to wrap things up here, and Lo can go on his merry way along with his delivery. Fuhua says, and we could continue our journey as well. Understood, Captain? Tell me the location of the warehouse. He says after crossing the street, go straight until you pass through the only alley. There's one alley, and you'll find it. Alrighty. Pachinko time! Ooh, this is a fun one. I need like endless pachinko mode, but that's literally the game I mentioned earlier. That's literally what this is. Endless pachinko mode. No gambling, just marbles. So every character has a unique marble she specializes in. So with Fuhua, the more HP you lose, the stronger the attack becomes because it's Garuda Fuhua. That's kind of how Garuda Fuhua works. I wouldn't fully know, I only baited her. So we have a skill. I feel like using her skill now isn't as helpful. Oh my god, hello. It's gonna be a reset. Yeah, the reset's actually helpful. You wouldn't think a reset would be helpful in this scenario, but it is because then you have more marbles to hit and more points to accumulate. So hit that one there. We're not gonna get a reset this time, but I don't think we're gonna, oof, we didn't do, oh, that thing is too, get that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Why is it so close? I actually think I'm gonna take advantage of this little spot right here. Oh, I goofed. That was not the move. That was not the move. Oh no. Well, Fuhua, she does more fighting. Yeah, that's the other thing. When we have to reset our marbles, we skip a turn. All right, I'm gonna do this. Ult again. Oh my god. Wait, can I hit that? No, I just missed the reset. Stinky. It still took out the thing, but oh god. All right, so I want the breaking marble, and then we can buy bounce marble, so I'm gonna purchase that. I think I'm gonna focus on buying the different marbles first, and then we'll go from there. But this location is quite different, as there is a fork up ahead. Ah, there's the roguelike. In this case, the section you fall into determines your next destination. I didn't realize how similar this event was to Peglin when I first did it in beta. If the character falls into the left section, she will take the gold route, which represents a spectacle node that might give a souvenir. The blue route on the right, the blue route on the other hand, might lead you to a surprise event. Do we want souvenir or surprise event? A falling section without a route ends in a burning pit. Dear God. We lose 1 HP and have to reshoot. That is, I think then, ooh, there's not like a clear shot either way. I'm gonna try. Oh, okay. Okay, it looks like we're going in the blue side anyways. That's fine. That's totally fine. All right, so our random event is Heart of Stone. Atop the rubble pile at the foot of the mountain, a single rock remains anchored to the mountain, defiant of the elements. You know, I think this should be something thrown into Genshin, just funnily enough. Like, it's a rock that you can break, but you finish breaking it and it doesn't budge, and it gives you a fun achievement. I think that'd be funny. If we had 20 souvenir coins, we could chisel it. I'm gonna pick up the smashed rock. I got a normal marble. Pick up smashed rock. So these are all the same as all the bosses. So I'm just gonna yeet. Yeet. Straight shot. Ooh, we have bombs now. That's fun. There's too many enemies for basic mechanisms to handle, so we have bombs. This bomb-shaped piece is an explosive mechanism. You need to hit it 2 times to destroy it, but once you do, we will throw bombs before attacking to heavily damage all enemies. Dear God, Fufa, that's a little bit insane, don't we think? Oh, wait, what did I do? If you miss, don't fret, because we can save it through concentration. What did I do? There's 2. So after shooting, you can tap the concentrate button to pause, allowing you to change the marble's direction and shoot a second time. That's a bit, I don't think that's necessary. So we have like 0 time. I feel like I did a fine hit. I don't think it was necessary. Yeet. Oh, poor food. I should have done a heal, shouldn't I have? What happens if we die? I'm gonna take that ult. Oh my God. That was wild. Yeet. Dear God. That was insane. I think I'm gonna do this. That's oh, if you went a little bit higher, we could have gotten that bomb hits, the second bomb hit, but they're out, so success. We cleared it. Okay, so this one's a little game, a little gamey game. Renaissance Town 1-3. It's a special stage? Let's just start. Fuhua says, it's just as the captain said, the city is infested with Honkai beasts. They haven't gathered into any formidable groups, but they could still pose a threat to civilians. Senti says, you can't just let sleeping dogs lie, can you? We should leave this kind of thing to Shixel. In case you forgot, we're supposed to be chasing after Jingwei and Dark Jingwei. Oh God, Dark Jingwei. Fuhua says, consider this. The reason Lowei needs to work overtime is that his stand-in hasn't responded, and as the construction team captain made abundantly obvious, no one has come to help. Shixel is in over their heads. You know, maybe Teresa is even a little in over her head. Maybe she needs some help. Someone seriously bungled the handover process. I'm sure Shixel will soon send new enforcers to step in and take over, but we cannot ignore the damage caused by Honkai beasts leading up to that. Also, assisting the construction team to complete the road faster will help us reach the port faster, which will be to our benefit. Senti's not happy. She says, I knew you would say that, but could you at least give us a more grandiose title? Shixel employees meant to keep the peace is so basic. Loi was trying to say the great heroes who put an end to the Honkai. Senti, that wasn't just you. Fuwa says we don't want to go around attracting unwanted attention. You wouldn't want too many hangers-on during the rest of our journey, would you? Yeah, no, that would just hold us up even more, because people would be like, oh my god, you're the heroes! Wow! Senti says, fine, you've got a point. That warehouse is right ahead. Let's hurry up and bring those materials back so those guys can get this road into shape pronto. More pachinko! Oh, is it just a boss? Or what is it? So here's our special mechanics. Marble hook claws rotate automatically. Mechanisms exist in groups and move together. Hit any mechanism in the group to destroy the whole group, and destroy the Jingwei-shaped group to insta-kill enemies. Oh my god, this is insane. Oh, okay, that was not the one I wanted to hit. Oh my god, they're getting closer. This one's freaking me out. How do you time this? Yeet. Oh, wait, Jingwei, yes! Insta-kill, baby! Oh, that was so good. That was good. Banked off the thing. That was good. All right, we can go to 1-4. Maybe we'll be able to get to 1-6. Danger! Your level is below recommended. Okay, not now. Can I level up in travel research? I should be able to. I got 1 level up, so hopefully that'll be enough. What's the recommended level? 3? Okay, Fuhua's level 3. Now we're good. We're in the clear now. We're in the warehouse with the Honkai Impact 3rd logo in the background. Fuhua says, here we are. Senti says, these cargo crates with the Shixel emblem should be the materials the construction team mentioned, but she lifted the lid that partially covered the crates. Aside from a few emptied smaller crates, there was nothing else inside. Did they run out of stuff? Did Shixel not send their replacements or whatever? They're empty. Fuhua says, that's strange. The captain said they're here. Could it be, or the Honkai beast maybe got to it. Fuhua took a step forward and examined the empty crates. Senti says, could someone have stolen them? Do we have another person in this event? Fuhua says, I don't see any dust, so it must have been taken recently. And mystery voice, another one. Let's say unnamed NPC number 46 says, heave ho! And outside the warehouse door, a young boy scurried by. Furtively? I don't know. Anyways, while carrying a box, completely ignoring their presence. He doesn't even know they're there. Unnamed child NPC number 46. Fuhua says, was that a child? And Senti says, you bet it was. And that little punk had a Shixel crate in his hands. In broad daylight, no less. But you know the worst of it? He completely ignored me. Time to teach this arrogant little brat who he's messing with. I love Senti. She's gonna bring out the brick. Fuhua says, hold on. And unnamed NPC number 46 says, heave-ho! I've gotta book it out of this joint. I thought he said he was saying he was gonna book it because Senti finally got on his tail. Senti, would you really beat up a child? Senti, come on. You're better than that, Senti. She says, hey, punk. And unnamed NPC number 46 says, huh? Who are you? Senti says, stop right there. And NPC number 46 says, sorry, no can do. Smell you later. Senti says, why, you little... Don't you run away from me. Senti would get in a fight with a 12-year-old. Fuhua says, no, don't chase him. There are, and she's obviously cut off, Honkai beasts lurking here. Lovely. Senti, who was too engrossed in chasing the fleeing child, did not hear Fuhua's warning. A hidden figure lurking in the corner of the warehouse slowly revealed itself and silently approached Fuhua, who was now alone. Is it a Honkai beast? I don't think so. It's a Honkai beast! That's a noise. Alrighty. Fuhua says, I hope they didn't get very far. I do like that the cutscenes feel rather short for this event. The first one was a bit long, but we had to do some setup, right? I think let's go in here. That was a good one. That gives us a reset after this as well. I wish we could have hit the bomb. That would have been really helpful, but we did a decent amount of damage. This thing hasn't even gotten to me yet. Did we not get a reset? Oh my god, I thought we got a reset. Let's go in here. Ooh, bad. Oh, that was a bad hit. It might still give us enough. Oh, I flubbed that really bad. Because I need this one to go away because I would want to go like straight shot this way, but I can't get in there. Let's go in here then. Okay, not bad. There's my reset. I don't think I'm going to need it at this point. I think we've done enough. And thank God that thing. Oh, there's another one of you. Well, that sucks for me, doesn't it? Can I get that other reset? No. It hit the bomb once. Oh, come on. There was 2 resets that I could have hit on that. You gotta be kidding. Oh, my marbles reset. That sucks, doesn't it? I'm gonna go in here because I want to get the bomb. I'm gonna forgo using my... You've got to be kidding. All right. 0 time doesn't even help me. Oh, we got... Wait, it bounced 2 times on that bomb, so we got an insta-kill. Oh, that's so sick. What a slay. Bounty marble. Choose an enemy as the target. Or in one seer of new coin. I think bounty marble might be the best one. We might be able to get a couple. Decisive marble. I'm gonna grab that just because it's the more expensive one, and then we'll get the bounty marble, and then we're done. Okie dokes. I think let's go random event if I can get over that way. I don't. We might end up in the fiery pits of hell though. Nice! We didn't end up in hell! So random event is called moving goods. With the sun high in the sky, the engineering team is working hard to get these goods where they need to go. We help them. Everyone's picking firewood. Why do they need firewood? With your help, everything was moved in no time at all. As a token of their appreciation, the engineering team gave you a gift, and we got 30 souvenir coins. What do you know? Look at what you get for helping people. Okay, yeet! Clean shot on that one. This is an interesting assortment. We got the crystal level. All right, let's do this. Oh, you couldn't have hit that bomb a second time. Stinky. That still wasn't bad, and these guys are melee damage, so we should be able to get a second hit on that bomb. All right, this is gonna be... Hold on. All right, yeah, I'm cheesing it. I am... You've got to be kidding me. That didn't go... That has to be a joke. It was right there. It was right there. That is so... You've got to be kidding me. I'm just gonna... That sucked. That was really bad. I flubbed that real bad. I just want my bomb. I'm literally skipping through the tutorial. All right, I'm just gonna go over here. Forget it. We got a reset, but I don't think it's gonna help us that much. We did get the red one, so at least it takes out that one. But now this one's like right in front of me. Can I please hit that bomb? I think we got it. We successfully got it this time. I was like, can you hit the other bomb? But actually we wouldn't need another bomb hit because this is... Wait, where's my insta-kill? I thought the bomb was an insta-kill. What happened to the insta-kill? Oh, God. All right, I'm gonna go in over here. You couldn't have hit me with that reset, really? Tragic. You couldn't have hit the red one either. Oof. Big oof. Oh, and I had to do a reset turn. Okie dokie. I'm gonna go over here. We reset the battlefield, but this should take it out. Okay, we survived with like less than half health. Prepare for the final boss fight. We have to go for a health upgrade. I'm gonna go for a second health upgrade. Current HP is 88. We should be okay. Gigantic. I'm gonna go army assault because it's 35 and we can't get anything else. So we're done now. All right, yeet me. I don't even know which way we're gonna go in. That way. Okay, that's fine. We're on our boss encounter. I think immediately try to we immediately got an insta-kill bomb. I don't think the bombs are insta-kills anymore though. That was a really good shot because we also reset the field. That was good. That was really good. Oh! Oh, that was a slay. I also just realized we could be on double speed. Okay, can I do that again? Where was that bomb? I think they moved the bomb from me. All right, I'm gonna go in this way. Not as good. Oh, that was bad. Maybe if I go in this way then? Get the bomb twice. Yes, we got a bomb. Okay, we're good. We're gonna survive. Yippee! I forgot that we could do double time on the marble stages. So we're definitely gonna do that. We unlocked Scenic Journey, which is the daily stages. I think it is gonna force me to do this. No, it's not gonna force me to do Scenic Journey right now, which I'm not gonna do it right now just because that is something I'll do off camera just so I don't have to edit the footage. We could do, I feel like we should be done for the day because I have hit an hour of recording and I don't want to make this video too long, but then I'm gonna have to do like a really long video. I don't know. I think we are gonna be done for today. I'll finish what I can of the event. Money-wise, I can't afford anything. I think I will do my Scenic Journey right now though, because I don't... Actually, I'm probably gonna stay up a little bit longer. I took a nap. I took a nap today. I might regret messing up my sleep schedule. I unmessed it up, but I'm probably about to mess it up again, quite frankly. I really like this event though. If I do have to do like a speed run at the very end, I will, but I really like Wild Phoenix Chase. It is really similar to Peglin, which is a really fun game. I do recommend it. And I actually appreciate that because I forgot about that game until like recently because I saw someone streaming it. And then I remember like, oh yeah, Peglin, I remember that game. And now this event is just like Peglin reskin, but Honkai. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for this video. I think we have done enough today. We've done enough damage with marbles. It's not gambling, it's marbles. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. As always, I hope everyone had or is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!